Okay, correct microphone is selected this time. High five, guys. Welcome to Almanac Supply Co. I'm Emily. I'm the founder of Almanac.
I'm Mary. I'm the business manager of Almanac.
I'm David, the other founder of Almanac.
And we're here for tea time. So in about half an hour, we are going to get started on our crystal party, but we like to show up a little bit early to hang out and chat with you. We have spring tea today because we've decided today that we're completely mad.
Indeed.
Mad Hatter Tea Party is happening today. So welcome in on this Friday afternoon. It is hot and crunchy outside here today in Chattanooga, Tennessee. But we've decided to drink hot tea anyhow. Because why not? And are going to start sort of prepping for our Stones of Virgo crystal party that's happening shortly. It smells amazing. I already smell it. Thank you, Mary.
It smells great. And I love the spearmint. I keep reminding myself, like, it's going to be very, maybe herbally cooling. Internally cooling.
Yeah.
That sounds weird.
It totally will be.
Yeah. It's just going to be warm right now.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Clink. It's too hot to clink.
I'm just sniffing.
Right?
No, it's not. It's good. It's the right temperature.
Oh, perfect.
It's not like burn yourself hot.
So, it is Friday. Is this the last Friday before autumn? No, we have one more Friday before autumn.
One more.
One more Friday. So the first day of autumn is the 22nd or 23rd this year. I'm feeling the 22nd. I think it's the 22nd.
Does it shift slightly?
It does.
Is it one of those? Okay, because in my mind I always think of like the 21st, but that's not always right.
No. And it's funny because I'm actually prepping some stuff. I'll be sharing it really soon for Libra season coming in. And I was like, okay, I know it's like about September 21st, 22nd, 23rd. So I Googled it. I was like, okay, what are the dates? Because I know that it shifts, but sometimes like there's like sort of accepted dates. And there aren't accepted dates. So it was literally the 21st or September 21st through October 21st or 22nd through 23rd or 20. It was like, okay, so I can just pretend.
Yeah.
It does shift.
I mean, I'm a cold weather person, so like we can go ahead and pretend it's Halloween for all I care. Because I also I'm like, I can wear sweaters.
Right? Are you decorating yet?
No, we don't.
No?
We don't have all of our old decorations. Just kind of like got to that point. We let them go.
Yeah.
So we're gonna kind of restart this year.
Nice. We have not started decorating though. I've been tempted to. David here. We also are partners, just so we're clear and this doesn't become a very weird conversation. David has this thing about letting plants die. Like, he won't let them die. And you would think, oh, that's great. But, like, sometimes things just need to go. So, I love mums. I love, like, decorating, like, fall decorating with mums. And I can't get them because David won't just let them go when they're done. There's been years where like the backyard has been littered with like these half-dead mums for a year and a half until I finally just bury them in the compost.
They come back.
They never really come back as well.
Yeah. Well, that's like, so I have some just like generic ferns. I don't know what kind of ferns they are because they were locally grown. But so I don't know if they're like Appalachian or if they're like Boston or whatever. They're just generic ferns. Hanging on my front porch in these like planter baskets, and they're just totally dead right now. Like I think my son just didn't water them, just decided to stop watering them when he does the morning watering for his chores or whatever, and they're just dead. And I don't know. Can you cut those back? Do they come back? In the past, I feel like I've just gotten rid of them.
Some ferns will kind of come back, but especially if it's a Boston, it probably won't come back in a very pretty fashion.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was like, is it worth it? I don't know. Maybe I'll just drop them off at your house. Let David try to save them.
One of my favorite ferns to save, though, is maidenhair ferns.
Those do come back.
Those do come back. And I've known so many people who've had those and are like, oh, they're so persnickety, I kill them every time. But, like, when maidenhair ferns, like, shrivel up and die, just cut them back, and they'll come back very nicely. So they look dead. You think they're dead. They're not always dead.
Yeah.
And they come back well.
Right? You taught me that. I mean, I learned it from you. So maybe I'll just cut mine back and then
give it a go.
Wait and see.
Give it a
And
go.
if they don't come back, then whatever.
Right? Then
Cycle life.
get rid of them.
Well, yeah,
Unlike
I
David.
can like compost them or something.
Right.
Right? So I would love to, we have a couple people joining in. Hello. We are just hanging out here for a bit of tea time before getting started with the crystal party at 3 p.m. If you want to, feel free to head over into that live chat and say hello. Let us know what you're sipping on if you would like. We have our awakened tea. That's what we're snipping on. That's what we're sipping on today. Last week, you weren't here last week, were you? No, you were vacationing last week.
I was gone. Oh, yeah.
Well, someone came in full swing fall last week drinking a pumpkin latte.
I like that.
Or a pumpkin spice latte. Right? I was like, you're doing it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mine would have to be iced right now if I was anywhere other than in air conditioning.
Right?
But
But
I like that.
it's already happening. I'm looking forward to, oh my God, I cannot believe I'm about to say this out loud. I very much so love summer. It is my season 100%. I'm trying not to be like really sad that it's starting to get kind of crunchy outside. But I will say this, don't hold it against me. I'm looking forward to hot chocolate season.
I love some hot chocolate.
Right?
Mm.
So soon we'll be here maybe sipping some hot chocolate
I'm the Debbie
with probably
Downer.
some schnapps in it.
Okay, that's better. I was going to say, I'm the Debbie Downer. I'm like, I don't really like hot chocolate.
Oh.
There's a place here that does like a Mexican hot chocolate or whatever. It's
Yeah.
like a spicy hot chocolate, and I am kind of into that.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. But I just coffee all
Coffee,
the time.
just
like
coffee.
just
Fine.
being able to drink hot coffee without feeling overheated.
Looking
is
forward to that.
Looking forward to that.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Well, I do want to talk a little bit about Virgo season today because one of the things that we want to start, and we are starting today with these crystal parties now that we are doing more and more of them, is incorporating some of those zodiac seasons into this. We've been doing articles on our journal for over a year that are crystals for specific zodiac signs, and those are written by our really great friend and amazing writer Tasha Harrison. If you're here, Tasha, already, hello. I don't know if you're coming to join us today or not. So today we're going to jump into crystals for Virgo season, and as we were prepping for this, like I am a little bit of an astrology nerd. But I'm like very much so like a personal astrology nerd. Like I'm very familiar with my chart, with David's chart. Like I'll read some of those things. I'm not like reading openly for other people, and I don't think I have any planets in Virgo in my chart. So I know nothing about Virgo. Basically, it's like one of those signs that's like, okay. Except I do know that like as a business owner and as someone who does a lot of speaking on business owner stuff, I do know that if you want to hire a highly organized person, hire a Virgo.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's what I know.
Mm-hmm. I'd say that's true. I don't think I have any Virgo either. Except I don't know, it's so bad to admit, I love astrology. I don't know my rising sign because I don't have my full birth certificate and no one remembers what time I was born at.
Oh man.
That sounds worse than it is. It's really, it's fine. I'm loved. No, but I actually sometimes think, when I think about what my rising sign would be, I would not be surprised if it is a Virgo, possibly, or Pisces. It's one, yeah, I have this like strong feeling it's one of those two. If it's not either of those, I'm going to be really shocked.
Interesting.
It's either that or more air.
Right, because Virgo is not an air sign. Virgo's
Earth.
an earth sign.
So Virgo's Earth.
Right.
I think that's where that organized kind of nature comes from. It comes from
Yeah.
being like one of those grounded signs.
Yeah.
And that attention to detail sort of thing. I won't act like I know everything about Virgo, but I do have a couple of Virgos who I very much love.
Yeah.
Like close friends or whatnot. But it's funny because I think everyone kind of has this certain signs they tend to attract and kind of draw into their circle. And I don't get a lot of Virgos.
Same.
You know? And I'm not sure. I feel like it's probably me because I have so much air in me that they're just like, I cannot deal. I actually saw a post online the other day that were like, Virgos are basically Geminis that can actually multitask and like balance their schedule and handle all these like ridiculous tasks and stuff they have to do.
That's so funny. That's funny.
Good.
Well, we do have Virgo crystals in our party today, most of which came from the article on our site in the journal that is crystals for Virgo. I think it's like harnessing the make it do energy or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. So if you are looking either to, I like to think of like doing parties like this, doing crystal parties like this, or really just doing any sort of like recognition of the current season, this being Virgo season, it's really great if you are a Virgo. Obviously, you probably see some stones on here that you are super drawn to. But I think that anyone can use stones to really dive deeper into the current season, to it being Virgo season, to connect yourself to those energies. You can also use these stones outside of Virgo energy in order to like tap into that energy even when it's not Virgo season. It's really great, I think, for new and full moons in Virgo, though I guess the new moon in Virgo would still be during Virgo season. But, or if you just, feel like you need to draw some of that in. So all of the stones today are going to be aligned with the Virgo energy and can be used any time of year to tap into that hashtag make it do energy.
So if I need some organization, this is what I need.
Oh, David, you need so much more than a crystal.
I welcome some organization.
So much more than a crystal. No, I think so. I think, let's see, what on here, what I think would be really great for organization. Carnelian is calling to me for that. It's very much so, it's a stone that is really, I think it's very aligned with, it's funny, it's Saturn, but not Saturn. Saturn is like a planet that's very like, get your shit together, right? Like put everything in the right order so you can build. And Carnelian always sort of brings that energy to me, though it is very much more so, I think, creative and like passion fueled. I also think the red jasper, which is like a very much so a Virgo stone, would be great for some of that like very foundational organizational skills, or whatever it may be. So, so just snag yourself one of those, David, and keep it close.
Good.
Maybe throw in some fluorite or some clear quartz there just for a little extra focus.
Keep looking at that rosette over there.
Yeah, those are pretty. Well, that's like all positivity, which I feel like you're really drawn towards.
I'll need some of that while I'm trying to get organized.
Indeed. Right, so yeah, I'm very excited about exploring this energy, an energy that I'm not super familiar with. Just like I don't have very much Virgo in my chart. I don't really have any Virgos. It's funny I say that. My dad is actually a Virgo, right? But like I don't feel like he's like traditionally Virgo. I feel like he probably has some other really strong influences that kind of like overcome that Virgo. I also, if I'm not mistaken, our daughter is maybe a Virgo rising. Or is it a Virgo moon?
I could see that. She's always like, it's time to go. She's very punctual. I imagine she'll be early for everything the rest of her life.
No.
Really?
She herself will not be on time, but she will expect everyone else to be.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not there on time. It's like, search party.
Right, call the police. They're missing. Yeah, they're on the dot.
Yeah.
It's very funny. So no, I can, right, in interesting ways, I think that shows up. So I actually do have some Virgo like in my life, but I can't relate to it.
Yeah.
I literally cannot relate. We also have a little update, and it looks like a couple more people have joined in. Hi. Welcome. So glad you're here. A little update we have is that we're going rock shopping this week.
And they're leaving me here.
Mary's trying not to be very obviously bitter about it. I get it. I totally get it.
I'm playing it up. It's all for you guys.
What's really funny is that David is going to go by himself, and I was so bitter about it, I would not allow it to happen. I was like, absolutely not. You're not going without me.
When you said at first you were okay with it.
And then I immediately realized that I told a lie. I was telling a lie. It did not actually resonate well with me. But no, we are going rock shopping this week. Things have been going so well here at Almanac that our stock is gone a little faster than we had anticipated. We had no, we didn't hope. We had expected, how about that? Our last big rock haul to get us at least 2 Christmas. It's not gonna happen. So we are going to be doing some more shopping, which will mean more exciting things coming to both our weekly crystal parties and to our website super soon, in about 2 weeks. That does also mean that we will not be doing a crystal party next week. We're going to be processing, I think at the very least, all the stuff that we get in. But we will be back in 2 weeks, and we don't even know what will be on the table.
Yeah, it's going to be ridiculous.
Have no idea.
I'm calling it.
Oh, it's going to be so
We
great.
have so many more crystal subscription shoppers to hunt or shop for this time.
Yes.
So we'll be getting a lot of that as well.
Yeah. Right, lots of, and just to, and hello, Amanda. Amanda just says, hello, happy Friday, everyone. So good to see you. Glad you're here. Crystal subscriptions. So, yes. We do the crystal parties, which we love doing. This is sort of like 2 sides of the spectrum of how we do crystals, right? So one side is the crystal parties where you get to come here and pick out the crystal you want. We also do virtual shopping if you ever really want to go through all of our crystals and pick out what you want. You can do some virtual shop by appointments. We also do local shop by appointments. So if anyone is in the Chattanooga area or ever coming through, you're more than welcome to schedule one of those. You can do so on our website. So that the one side of the spectrum is like, pick your own rock, right? The other side of the spectrum is that we're going to pick it for you, and it's going to be a total magical, sparkly surprise. And that's what our crystal subscriptions are. In the middle of that is our website shopping, which, you can go purchase yourself a labradorite palmstone, let's say, so you're going to get one, but we're going to actually pick out the individual one for you. And then the other end of that spectrum, though, is our crystal subscription box. So our crystal subscriptions is a quarterly box that will arrive to your house about at the changing of the season, every season. So they get mailed out in one is in September, one is in December, March, and then June. Deadline has already closed for our fall shipment for the one that goes out this month. And that subscription box service is also seeing quite a bit of growth over the past couple of months, which is fantastic. And so David is mentioning here is that while we are doing our shopping for everything, these subscribers to our crystal subscription box, they fill out these really great forms that let us know what they're into, what they're looking for. And so we actually kind of get to do personal shopping for them, which is so much fun. And we'll literally be shopping and go, okay, this is for that person because we know that she loves these things, or whatever it may be. It's a ton of fun to be able to do. And then we also do that for a lot of our crystal party regulars. People who are coming in, we know what they like. I've already been talking sort of behind the scenes with a couple of them who are really excited about us doing our crystal shopping, because that means that we're doing crystal shopping for them as well. So if anyone does have anything that they are interested in, anything that you're looking for, anything you haven't been able to find, anything that's sort of calling to you and you want to let us know, feel free to put that in the chat and we'll keep our eyes open. In the event that we find something, we never know what we're going to get. It could be anything, any shape, any like stone, anything, but if we find it, we will snag you a piece. So feel free to let us know if there is something specific that you are looking for. Otherwise, we're just gonna buy the things that we want.
Basically.
I'm very excited about it. It's gonna be a fun couple of days. And then we'll be back in 2 weeks for a crystal party. I like to plan out the themes of them a little bit in advance. I have no idea what we're gonna do for that one. No way of knowing. Perfect. Well, how about a couple minutes left before we sort of shut down our cameras and go quiet for a few minutes so we can go officially set up for the crystal party. Any other fun thoughts or updates? Oh, I have such a small words.
I want to hear yours.
Yeah, I want to hear
Okay.
yours.
Okay, new crystals, yes. We also have new products that have been added to the website as well, right?
Doy. Yes. this.
Right?
Okay.
Super excited about some of the other fun products. So we don't just do crystals, guys. Even though we will sit here and talk about and sell crystals all day, every day. Almanac is really a more complete retail experience that focuses on all kinds of products that help you connect with nature and the seasons. And we have been working on developing a couple of products that have come finally available over the past couple of
Weeks.
days,
Yeah.
kind of, right? Like finally officially on the site. One of them is a new crystal shelf on our site. You can, if you want to go to almanacsupplyco.com and just search for shelf, you'll see two. We have restocked our walnut display shelf. That's like a triangular shelf. Do we have
Yeah.
one? No, not up here.
over
But
there.
if you look over there, hold on.
I'm like,
Right
wait.
over here.
Over
Over
here. Oh,
here,
I
see, there's like a little hex shelf on that top one next to all of the amethyst up there. That's one of our hex shelves. Really cute little hexagonal shelves. They come
made
in
of
two
mud.
different woods. We have a light colored maple one, and then the one that you see there is a darker walnut. And we designed these so that they would sort of be modular, so that you can have just one, and I think they're great. Or you can do as many as you like and create a really interesting sort of configuration of them using all one kind of wood, or sort of mixing up the woods as well. So the hex shelves are officially available. Those are designed and made locally. So we work with a local woodworker for both of those shelves. He designed and makes both of those, and they're wonderful. Really wonderful.
They really are. They're super cute. They're on the homepage right now, actually. So it's the first thing. It's the first
There
thing
you
you
go.
see. They're really easy to find.
almanacsupplyco.com.
I was torn though, because I wanted to make the homepage one of the next products you're probably going to talk about, which is the T-shirt.
Yep.
From the matching T-shirts from 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Mhm.
Whenever that was, never forget. Let's mark it on our calendar.
Right.
Make it into a holiday, but
Yeah.
yeah, those great Appalachian flora shirts featuring a lot of Tennessee native wildflowers and I want to say wildflowers, maybe some herbs. Now I'm like, what's on it again?
Flora.
But yeah, flora, just some really beautiful Tennessee plants made 100% here. I'm gonna brag and be like, I did the illustrations, so buy one and tell us how great they are, so that I can look really good. No, either way. But
They are beautiful.
Yeah, and then kind of co-designed with you, and then printed by Erin over at Neat Pony. So like 100% Chattanooga, pretty much.
Yep. And you can
Yeah.
get a local t-shirt maker one day. But very excited about those shirts. So you can also search Flora shirt,
It's under Appalachian Flora.
Appalachian
shirt, I believe.
Flora shirt on our website, and see those shirts. They're so comfortable, super cute. Actually, packing for our trip, I literally packed 3 t-shirts. Our Almanac shirt, our Nature Lover shirt, and our Flora shirt.
That's perfect.
That's all I needed. That's all I needed. The end. Oh, and I'm taking this necklace, literally, which is our like Augusta triple wrap, right? I'm just repping it, but also that's all you need.
Like, it's really cute and keep it simple.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be out in like the mountains, so t-shirts always,
Yeah,
right?
it's gonna be perfect. So the Flora shirt is there, ready to be purchased as well on our website. And then the last one is, I feel like we are ill prepared today.
I know.
It's a mug. Not this mug, not any of
Not
these
this
mugs. We'll be sure to bring out the mugs next time, but we have designed amazingly beautiful mugs that were also locally made by a Chattanooga potter, ceramicist?
Ceramic artist, yeah.
Ceramic artist. And they're stunning. They're absolutely stunning. They're some of the most, they're one of those things every now and then. Well, no, we always create things that I'm always like, this is my favorite thing ever. But I am especially in love with these mugs right now. I'm super, super proud of them. They're really great. Really, really great. And that actually brings us to, you can search mug on our site too and purchase yourself a mug if you would like.
That's the Misty Mountain mug. Or Misty Morning mug. That's what we ended up. Okay, so yeah, Misty Morning mug.
Misty Morning. I love
That's what I
that.
went with.
I love that. We worked on that name for a while. We're very excited about it. Okay, and that brings us to the end of tea time. I'm going to sort of take the screen down to our countdown screen. We're going to go quiet for just a few minutes while we change our setup and get ready for the crystal party. So thanks for drinking tea with me, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you guys for being here and watching us drink tea.
Thank you very much. All right, we will see you here in just about 4 minutes.
No coughing, David.
Hello. I think we made it back. Maybe. Let's see if everything comes through all right. I think it is. So far, so good. Perfect. Welcome to the crystal party. We are officially here to sell some rocks. I hope everyone's doing really well. If you want to say hello in the chat, I'd love to know who is hanging out with us today. I see Amanda and Erica were here during the tea time. If anyone else is here and want to say hello, feel free to go ahead. Let's get this started. I'm so glad it's Friday. Anyone else feeling that? Just like I have this like physical almost sigh of relief that like this is the last thing I have to do today. Actually, it's only halfway true. You can go home and wash my sheets and get my house ready and stuff like that. So, welcome to the Crystal Party. I'm Emily. This is Almanac Supply Co., where we work to make and curate goods that help people live closely to nature. One of those things is crystal parties, which is why we're having, or one of them is crystals, which is why we're having a crystal party. So crystal parties are a way that we can come and give you the opportunity to do some virtual shopping for crystals. You can pick out just the crystal that you want, whereas if we were all shopping online, we'd be picking them out for you, which we do love to do, but that's not everyone's style. So this gives you the chance to pick whichever one on the table you would like. I'm going to go through how this works. We're going to do the crystal party, and then we'll also be open to virtual shopping at the end of the party in the event that there's something not on the table that you do want to see. Mary here is going to be customer support in the chat. Today, why are you giggling?
Because have you seen my first comment yet?
Mary's going to bed after this. That sounds like a great Friday evening opportunity. I love that. And then this is David. David's going to be running crystals back and forth for us this evening.
Stretching.
And so you start stretching. David's stretching to get ready for all the running that he wants to be doing. And yeah, let's dive in. Let's show how this happens. So if you are, in the event that you are on our website watching this video, I encourage you to click through to YouTube, because in order to claim a crystal, you need to be on YouTube and using the live chat feature that is happening on one side. On the right side, though I don't know which of my sides is the right side for the purpose of this, of the video. So at the bottom, there is comment section. That does not work. You'll want to use the live chat feature. This is how this goes down. So I'm going to be holding up crystals, and you will claim the ones that you want by typing in sold and the number, because each of these crystals has a number, in the live chat section to claim it. At the same time, you are going to be adding that crystal to your cart. So one of the things on my cart this evening is some howlite wands. So if you decide that one of these howlite wands belongs to you, you're going to say sold and the number of that wand. And then Mary just put a link down there in chat. You will click through that link and add one howlite wand to your shopping cart. In the event that there is any crystals, yes, there are a couple on the table today where you are choosing a specific price point. So for example, our carnelian palm stones, we have 2 different price points for carnelian palm stones. You'll want to add the right price point to your shopping cart as well. And at the end of the party, you will check out. And then we will ship everything out to you on Monday. You can find the rules at almanacsupplyco.com/crystal-party in the event that you ever need a refresher, or feel free to ask. Neither me or Mary will happily repeat those instructions to you. Now, I think are we ready to show the table? I think so. I think this tea made me feel tired. That lavender is just like, go to sleep, Emily. It tastes so good. Okay, here's the table, everybody. Let me walk you through it. There's the table and David's toes. Love it. All right, so I'm taking you through a little tour of the chakras in a way that is aligned with Virgo energy. I'm super excited about it. So I'm going to start at the top of the chakras today and work all the way down to the root chakra. So it also just looks like a beautiful rainbow. I think it's great. So I do have 2 clear quartz points here. Just 2. I chose 2 particularly pretty ones. 2 howlites, which are some really good crystals for bringing in that Virgo energy. We have a couple of pieces of amethyst. And Erica, if you're still here, I thought about what you were saying about these little amethyst chunks earlier today. I was like, well, I hope she comes to hang out this evening. I have gotten one, which is, I think, the best amethyst candle holder that we have in stock. And these amethyst, actually, I'll just talk about the amethyst candle holders when we get there, because I could go on for days. I also brought in 2 high quality beautiful rosettes, amethyst rosettes. We're going to go through a little bit of green fluorite back here, some green aventurine, some amazonite, some carnelian. I've pulled in kind of back here. You can't really see them. Let me see. Got a couple of garnets, some different ones than the ones I showed a couple of weeks ago. And then in the very back, at the very end, is our very last piece of red jasper. So if anyone's looking for a super quintessential stone for a Virgo, that last red jasper is going to be it. Going to be it. And with that, please let me know if you guys have any questions. If not, I'm going to go ahead and generally get started. I feel like I need to like catch my breath. Whew, what's even happening? My chat. There's my chat. Perfect. No questions. Everyone's super good. If you do, me and Mary are absolutely here to assist. And with that, oh, that's not the right one. Hold on, everyone. Oh, that's not the right one. Is this the right one? No. Is this the right one? Hold on. Oh, we're gonna make it work. We're gonna switch that. Nope. Hold on. I gotta get my scene set up here. Okay, that one goes. I promise, guys, I know how this works. There we go. Sorry. That took me way too many clicks to figure out. Late on Friday? I don't know how the world works. Don't know how the world works. Okay, let's get started. I'm so excited about what is on the table. And I'm starting with number one is a very beautiful clear quartz point. So Mary is going to be sharing some fun little rock facts and things in the comment section. So you are welcome to learn a bit more about these stones. There's a little, looks like a bit of sticker goo on that one. I'm getting that off. Perfect. All right, so this is number one. Number one, and there is actually, I don't know if you guys can see this, there's some beautiful phantoming happening over here on this side. So what happens when a crystal has phantoms is that as this crystal was growing, whatever like the mineral rich water that was sort of feeding it stopped. And so for a while it stopped growing and then it started growing again. And so sort of ghost of crystal past is kept here in the crystal. And so this one I'm seeing three, I think, pretty distinct phantoms here on that side, which makes this one especially pretty. So number one is 27. These little points are really great to put literally anywhere. I keep one on top of my tarot deck. You can also use them in the middle of crystal grids. They're very great for that. Here is number two. This is also just a very beautiful piece. What's inside is not phantoms, just regular quartz gorgeousness. So this is number two. And it is also 27 for number two. I like that one. I like it. Man, David just stole number one and is spending some time with it alone over here by the window to check out those phantoms. Ooh. Sorry, guys. I'm going back to number one because I'm also seeing, you can see the phantoms even better on this side. Isn't that gorgeous? And that's just like smudgy fingers. We'll be sure we clean them up really good for you before we send them off. But you can see there the phantoms really, really well on this side. Oh, okay, so that was back to number one. Okay, those are the two clear crystal points. Now I'm going to move into howlite. So howlite is a personal favorite stone. It's a very soft stone. This is number three. It is soft, it looks very marbly. And these points are extra gorgeous. I was showing this last week. One of the things I love about these cords, people are always like, how do you use them? And you can use them lots of different ways. I love using these sort of obelisk-y points as, or wands, as some people call them, as ring holders. Isn't that fun? I think Howlite makes a great one. So this is number 3. This Howlite wand is 34. I love this one a lot. Number 3. Next up we have number 4. This one has quite a different character. Crisper lines, I feel. This is number 4. Also 34. Ooh, it is toasty in here, guys. And if you're in the business of wearing your crystals a bit more, I cannot recommend enough these triple wrap bracelets. These are the Augusta triple wraps. So it's a really cute necklace. I don't know if you guys were just noticing. I'll show you again in a minute. I'm wearing one as a necklace at the moment. It's one of my favorite pieces of jewelry. Or you can wear it as a bracelet, and it looks like you're wearing 3 different bracelets, which I think is quite special. And just to show you what it looks like as a necklace, I'm going to bring back this same necklace. Whenever I'm traveling especially, this is usually the only piece of jewelry that I will bring because I can wear it as a bracelet or a really adorable necklace. So it's triple wrap. This is lava. These, this is Howlite, so the stone I just showed you. These are sandalwood. They do have a very faint scent. And this is a clear quartz stalactite, sort of Drew's bead. Very sparkly and beautiful. And the sandalwood does have a faint scent, but you can also use essential oils with the black lava. So you can sort of dab it on there and it'll soak it up and smell for a couple hours at least. So these are the triple wrap Augusta bracelets. I have another one on the table here that is the triple wrap that has Amazonite, so I'll show you that one in a moment. Oh, and Erica is saying that she has hers on, right? I love these triple wraps. I wear them almost every day. All right, next up here, going into the realm of amethyst. Another great stone for Virgo. This one is number 6. Very beautiful little cluster. We have 3 of these clusters on the table today. This one's sticker is coming off as I touch it. And it is 16. And all of the little clusters that I'll be showing you are 16. This is number 6. And Erica, yes, you can definitely do that with lava beads. They're very porous, so they soak it in and just sort of release the scent throughout the day. Here is number 7. Number 7, slightly thicker, I think, than the last one, but about the same size. Number 7 is also 16. I love a good line with this cluster. This one is probably my personal favorite of the 3. This is number 8. This one has slightly larger points on it than the other 2. This is number 8, and it is also 16. Love it. All right. So those are the amethyst clusters. Now I get into my favorite piece of amethyst, maybe ever. And that is, actually I think I might need to turn my, maybe not. Ooh, that looks so nice though. Look at that. Okay. This is our amethyst candle holder. This is the biggest one that we have left in stock. I went over there and I was like, I'm going to put one on here. We only have 4 other ones in stock. This one is the largest and I think the prettiest. So they're all pretty in their own way for sure. So this is number 9 and lit These guys are beautiful. This is number 9. Oh, that's not number 1. It's definitely not $1. These 45. It doesn't have a price point on it.
Oh, then what's the tag, huh? They have 47.
47. So 47 for number 9. And this does have a nice piece of, this is like a felt on the bottom here, so it's not gonna like scrape up your table as you move it around. So this is number 9. It's 45. And these are the kinds of things that whenever we could and were doing, actually I kind of want to show you really how big this is. Whenever we were doing our shop, like some real shopping, people come in and actually shop, these things would fly off the table because they are so beautiful that whenever people see them in person, they have to take them home. And lit, they have this beautiful sort of golden glow. They are gorgeous, right? And are quite, like, this is as big as my face. You're very, very pretty. So this is number 9, and it's 47. And we only have a couple of those left. Yeah, thank you. Okay, now I'm going to get into some really nice pieces of amethyst. Last 2 sort of specimen pieces that we have here. Here is number 10. This is called an amethyst rosette. This one is especially beautiful. Number 10. And it is $61. You see, this bottom has been polished as well, so it's especially beautiful. What makes these so unique is that this is the sort of top or tip of an amethyst sort of stalagmite or stalactite, depending on orientation. And so what the amethyst you usually see is like just crumpled up pieces of the sort of stem of a stalagmite or a stalactite. These beautiful rosettes are the actual tip. So whereas, we get tons of those little clusters from the base, for each base there's only one rosette. And here is one. It is 61. Amanda says, oh wow, agreed. These are glorious. Amethyst is not a stone that I get super excited about in general, but these rosettes are special. Very special. So this is number 10, and it is 61. Next up is number 11. Just wait until you see this. This is also a rosette. It's a larger rosette. So again, you can just imagine like what this whole thing looked like. And it's called grape jelly. It has, been dinged up here a little bit. Some things going on here, but this sort of deep color of amethyst is rare. It's not something that you're going to find super easily. That lighter color that I was showing you earlier is that is the usual color, and this one is $155 for this stunning rosette. And just put that on your bookshelf, on your desk, right? Next level gorgeous. This point here is especially special. Ooh, did you guys see that? What if I were to drop this right now? That would be so sad. So sad. Guys, very pretty. Anyway, this is number 11. It's $155. So if anyone is hearing a grape jelly rosette calling their name, there you go. All right, next up, I'm going to show you, actually, you don't have to take that one. I have our, what? Oh, David's going to hold the rosette because he loves it. Excuse me. Next up, we do have these kits, our crystal grid kits, our mini kits. I'm going to show you what a mini kit looks like. This is actually a carnelian kit. If you take those little carnelians out and replace them with amethyst, you get the Intuition Mini, right? So it's 7 beautiful little amethyst stones, and then, what is that, 12? 12 clear quartz points, and you get our Intuition Mini Kit. It comes in a cute little baggie like this. So if crystal gridding is something that you're interested in, those mini kits are a great way to get started. And if you have no idea anything about gridding at all, we have a little booklet in our shop that's a how-to guide for crystal grids. You can play with that there. We also do have really beautiful, these like amethyst bracelets are breathtaking and pair especially beautiful with a nice black tourmaline, if I may say so myself. But these are our amethyst Augusta bracelets, similar to the ones I showed you a minute ago. This is a single, just a single bracelet. It has amethyst, still those very adorable clear quartz Druze crystals. They do come as singles, but they stack beautifully. And this is the amethyst one. Next, we're moving into green fluorite. I'm starting with what is actually probably technically rainbow fluorite. But I chose some especially green ones. Green fluorite is a great stone for Virgo as well. But I did pick out a couple of, this one I think is probably mostly green, though I don't know if you can notice, up here it goes a little purple. And so rainbow fluorite is just any fluorite that exhibits more than one color. This one is mostly green, but there is a bit of purple tone up here in the top. These are $15. This one is number 14. And these are the sweetest little crystals. I love them. This is number 14. Nice minty green. Here is number 15. This one, as you can tell, is a little bit darker than the previous one. This is a little bit of purple going on here, a little more clear down here. Also maybe a little purple going on down here. So this is number 15 and it is $15. I like it when that happens. Number 15 is 15. And then last one on the table is number 16. And this one I just had to get because it was too cute not to. Are you kidding me? So this is a little more purple. Really quite a true rainbow fluorite. Quite green, but you'll see here some purple threading in here. Some purple along this back side too. And there's a good hint of it in there. Super pretty. Super pretty. This is number 16 and it is 15. Love this guy. All right. Next up we have two true green fluorites. Oh man, that one was just tripping me out and then I realized it was just reflecting the ceiling. That happens sometimes. It's like, what is even happening? But just the ceiling. This is number 17. Hold on, let me zoom in on this, guys. Yep, 17. Number 17. These really adorable green fluorite spheres. Oh, you see that rainbow right there in the middle, winking at you. I like this. Oh, there's another one. Do you guys see that? What? What is even happening? There's also some good threading or banding going on in here. And I think I'm probably the only person in the world that would call that threading, but here we are. Let's get the color correction here. Perfect. This is not number 4. It is just number whatever it was. This is number 17 and it is 40. This cute little green fluorite sphere. This is, let me see that one, David. This is the lighter of the two that we have on the table. So it is a bit lighter. Ooh, see that flashing in there? Ooh, guys, this one's making me happy. Okay, that's number 17. And if you'd like a darker specimen, we have number 18. And this one, no, it doesn't have any purple. Sometimes when I look at it, I almost feel like I see some purple in it. But I think it's just a really dark green. Also 40. I also feel like if the planet Earth were a stone, it is, isn't it? Right? But it would be green fluorite. I always see these and think they're just like adorable little planet Earths. This is number 18. Very dark green. It is also 40. I feel like everyone needs some spheres in their collection. I feel pretty strongly about that, actually. Everyone needs spheres. They're very special stones. Great for decorating. Right, that's number 18. Next up, we have number 19. We're moving into green aventurine now, which is a personal favorite stone. Very good for some heart chakra juju, whatever that may look like for you. This is number 19. It's a beautiful sort of 6-sided obelisk. The howlite ones I showed you a minute ago are 8-sided. These are 6-sided obelisks. And this one is 30. Ooh, like that band going through there. Number 19. This one is a bit taller than the previous one. Is number 20. It's not quite as dark as the last, has some interesting colorations happening in there. It's also quite a beautiful stone. Number 20. And if you feel especially called to green aventurine and think you want to wear some, we also have our, there we go, sorry. We also have our Augusta bracelets in green aventurine as well. Love these buddies very much. Okay, now I have some of these rough polish points. It's funny, someone snagged one of these just earlier today and we were like, I'm not gonna have any left for the party. We have these green aventurine, I call these rough polished points because they're rough on bottom and polished on top. Super adorable, really great sort of display pieces. A really very pretty green aventurine. It's not as strong of a green, but has very interesting colorations. I really love these a ton. This is number 22, and it is 36, which is an amazing price for these. But we got a good price, so we're like, let's just pass that down. So 36 for number 22. And next up is the second one I have on the table. A little bit different. This is number 23. Also 36. Love these green aventurines. Green aventurine is one of those stones that we have a hard time keeping in stock. It usually flies out pretty quickly. And then, last but not least, in terms of green aventurine, is our growth kit. This is very similar to the one I showed you a minute ago. So imagine instead of little orange stones, the little green stones, and you have our growth mini crystal grid kit. Comes in a cute little baggie. I love these. I think they're great. And with that, I'm going to take a sip of my water / tea. And I would love to know from you guys, my usual question, fun little quiz. What crystal is closest to you in this moment? Maybe you're wearing it, maybe it's in your pocket or your bra, as it may be. I'd love to know in the chat. Maybe it's on your desk in front of you, whatever it may be. What crystal is closest to you in this moment? David, what you got in your pocket? Searching. What is this? Oh, David has a cute little piece. Hold on. We're gonna let's switch everything over here. David has a very adorable little piece of rutilated quartz. Can you see? Can I get you to see that? If you see the rutilation, and especially over there on that side. So David has some rutilated quartz. Mary, do you have anything in your pockets?
I'm holding on to blue apatite.
Oh, Mary's holding some blue apatite, and I took it. No, I didn't take it out of my pocket. It's still in my pocket. I have my smoky Lemurian friend. Right, look at this beautiful little smoky Lemurian. We're besties, me and this one. I love it very much. I know that several of you, I don't know who's here, several of our regulars snagged some smoky Lemurians last week. I hope they've made their way to you and that you are very much so loving them, right? I love mine. Erica has some labradorite, and so does Amanda. Nice. I'm glad to see that labradorite is a theme this week, and Kelsey has some amethyst. Wonderful. Thank you guys for sharing. I think I am rehydrated. Perfect. Then let's keep going. We have 2 more lines here on the table. Actually, let me just do a quick little walkthrough. And if I do need to go back and show anyone anything that maybe you're rethinking earlier in the party, I'm happy to do so at the end. But I'm about to go through a couple of I almost called it amazonite. That's not what it is. It's amazonite. It's like a mix between amethyst and amazonite palm stones. Some carnelian here, a couple of garnets that are hiding behind this carnelian freeform, and then our very last piece of red jasper. And with that, oh good, I'm so glad to hear that a couple of you got your goodies in the mail today or yesterday. Lisa's saying, love my labradorite. Oh yes, Lisa, I was so excited to see that order come in over the weekend. I was like, yeah, it was calling to her. That labradorite piece will call to anyone. It's so gorgeous. Hold on to it tight. It's such a stunning piece. I hope that it is serving you well. All right, with that, let's keep on going. Ooh, this one just flashed at me and I had to stop and look at it. Okay. Let's get zoomed in here. All right. Amazonite. Eric is curious about your appetites. I love it. Grab me a couple pieces and I'll show those at the end. This is number 25. This is $23 for this Amazonite palm stone. This is the lightest one that we have in stock. It's like from a previous batch. It just has such an interesting look. And when I picked it up earlier, I wonder if I can get it to flash for you here. Hold on. Oh, you see that? You see that flashing that happens like right in here? When the light hits it just so. That is one of my favorite things about Amazonite. Is that it flashes too. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it. I love it. So this is number 25. It is $23, and this is like a nice chunky palm stone. Like you'll see, I can't even like really wrap my hand around it. Good chunky palm stone. Number 25. Nice. Yeah, I love that. Okay, here is number 26. You'll see it's darker. So quite a bit darker than the other one. And these do flash too. Let me see if this one has any flashiness. This is also 23. I'm not currently getting this one to do any flashing for us. Oh, I think I'm seeing some over in here. Might not do it for you, but number 26 is 23. This darker Amazonite. Super gorgeous. A bit smaller than the previous one, but still quite a chunky palm stone. Number 23. No, excuse me, that was 26. It is $23. All right, and the last Amazonite palm stone. Oh, this one's flashy too. Okay. Oh, see the flashing happening over here? Oh! This one's super flashy. Okay, this is number 27. This gorgeous Amazonite palm stone. Let's see if I can get where's my focus? There we go. Oh, do you see that? Oh, you guys remember my face last week and I was looking at the Amazonite? It's doing the exact same thing when I was doing it with labradorite. See it over here? It's doing the same thing with this Amazonite. That flashy gorgeousness. I can't help myself. Okay. This one is number 27, and it is also 23. Look at all that. Oh, what? This is my favorite thing about Amazonite. It doesn't look like it's going to be flashy, but it always very much so is.
I've literally never noticed that before.
Have you not?
I never noticed they were shiny.
Mary's saying that she never noticed that they flash before, right? Because like you look at them, they look kind of just like whatever, but in the light, they are totally flashy.
That
Mary's mind is blown. Totally blown. Okay, perfect. And if you like Amazonite and want to wear it, we do have Amazonite. This is a matte bead, and it doesn't really have the flashing. It also has a really interesting sort of set of colors here. You'll see. I love these bracelets very, very much. These are the Augusta bracelets. Again, this is the Amazonite Augusta bracelet. They come in singles, but you can stack them, obviously, if you are looking or interested in any of these. We also have them in the triple wrap as well. So I showed you the Howlite one a minute ago. We only have 2 triple wraps. We have the Howlite and the Amazonite. They're the ones that look the best in the triple wrap. So it's a single strand, but it's color blocked, so it makes it a really interesting necklace, or when worn as a bracelet, it looks like you're wearing 3 different bracelets. Love these. And they're stretchy, not like overly stretchy. And as I mentioned earlier, this is sandalwood, so it has a faint scent. And this is, thank you, David, black lava. So it's also very beautiful, but you can also put some essential oils in it. And then this clear quartz crystal bead. Love these very much. Oh, and I don't know if you can see it. Hold on, everybody look at this. So sandalwood, it's a wood. It has an oil that smells. You'll see here how like the sandalwood is fresh enough that it's definitely leaving like a bit of oil on the table. It doesn't really on the skin. It's not something I ever really notice, but whenever I do lay them on paper, sometimes I will notice that. So it's good stuff. Not just some dried out sandalwood beads. All right. Next up, we're going to get into those lower chakras now. So we're moving into carnelian next. We have 2 sizes of palm stones here. Let me focus back in. 2 sizes of palm stones. This is the smaller size. This is number 30. This one's super interesting. It has a hole in it. It has a hole and some like druising in there. So it has like little sparkly cuteness. Also, I feel like we just lost our sunshine or something. Here we go. The light's back. I don't know what just happened there. Which makes this one super interesting. What is the price of these, Mary? They're 15?
Yeah, those ones you have right now are 15.
Okay, so these small ones are 15. You'll see these are like still pretty nice little palm stones. Carnelian, 15, super cute. This is number 30. Next one is a hair smaller. Oh man, but gorgeous. Oh my god. Okay. Here is number 31. You'll see here that it has like these growths of carnelian, but what's happening in the middle of here is quartz. Like even in this spot, there's some druising. Like you can see those little clear quartz points. So energetically, this one would be stronger than just a regular quartz carnelian because the clear quartz, or regular carnelian, because the clear quartz would act as a magnifier to the energies of the carnelian. This one is just a stunning piece. I love this one a ton. So this one is number 31 and it is 15. And then per usual, if you want to wear it, we also have it in our Augusta bracelets. Right? Super pretty. And we also have carnelian in the crystal grid kits as well. This is correctly photographed. So it is the actual carnelian crystal grid kit. Comes in that cute little baggie. And now I'm going to move into the 2 larger palm stones that I have on the table. Here is numbers are hidden, hold on. 33, yeah, 33. There's number 33. I love the banding that's happening in here. It's $25. Especially pretty piece. And like, it's a big old palm stone, right? Can you call it a palm stone? It's a big one. So that's number 33. Next up, ooh. I hadn't looked at that one real close yet. Number 34. This one is really very dark, which I think is gorgeous. I also love what's happening over here on this side. This one is also 25. There's just like this interesting band that goes all the way around this one that I did not even notice whenever I was picking it out. And it's so pretty. This one is dark and mysterious. I like it. Number 34. 25. Last in the carnelian, we have one freeform. This is number 35. So a nice little standing piece. Look at this side. What? Look at that beautiful banding. I love these. So this is number 35. And it is free. Just kidding. What's the price on these? Oh, I got it. I got it right here. $70. $70 for this little standing freeform. It is number 35. Okay, we have two kinds of stones left on the table. I have 3 little garnet pebbles, and then one, the last piece of red jasper. Let's make it do. Here is number 36. So I just pulled out a couple of these little garnets. This lower chakra stone is another good one for Virgo, though is most known, I think, is the birthstone of January. This is super interesting. It has like 3 separate pieces growing together here. And these do form naturally like this. So this grew like that. Here's the base of it where it was removed. And it's just this really adorable little piece. So this is number 36. And these are $7. Ooh, I like this one a lot. Okay, here's number 37. So this one has like one larger formation here and then just a whole host of other little formations happening on this side. There's sort of a larger one and then all these cute little babies. Here's the base of it. Super cute. This is number 37. It is also $7. All right, last of these is number 38. This one is a nice little specimen, so almost all the way around. And then came from sort of this double-sided base. Ooh, look at that! Oh, I love these. This is number 38. Oh, hi, Celia. Number 38, and this is a 7. And then last but not least, sorry Celia, I'm happy to go back and show you anything else on the table, Celia, if you'd like. But last but not least on the table is number 39, and is our last piece of red jasper. This one is a highly grounding stone. This is a very beefy obelisk, an 8-sided obelisk. This is not a ring holder, guys. This is not going to hold any rings, just so you know.
Toe ring.
Thumb ring. Big old thumbs.
Mary and David are telling you the kinds of rings that I probably will hold. Right. So this is number 39, and it is 28. Red jasper is not a really expensive stone. It is very beautiful. And anytime we've ever gotten any in stock, they usually go flying. For whatever reason, this one is waiting for a very special home. Very special home. Number 39 is 28. Perfect. All right. And with that, that is all the things on the table. I do have a couple appetites here for Erica. I'll show you these stones. They're very beautiful. This is the batch that we have now is the only time we've ever carried them. It's not something that we see very often. But before I dive into that, let me know if anyone would like for me to re-show them anything on the table. And if not, I am happy to move forward with some virtual shopping. So if there's anything in the shop at all that you were interested in seeing, let me know and we'll snag some and show them to you. But with that, Erica, those appetites. I have 3 here for you. 3 to show you. So did you notice that these flash?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I noticed, like I've been over here like this whole time looking at a comment.
Right. Looking at some flashy stones. Oh, let me get my zoom. There we go. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So this is number 40. See if okay. See the flashing? You can see it happening here. You can see it happening here. This one is actually flashing all over. I just can't seem to get the lighting just right. Super flashy. So this is number 40, and all of these are 18. There's also a lot of flashing happening up in here. Ooh, see it, see it, see it, see it? I think we were talking mermaids last time. These are flashy mermaid stones, guys. So this is number 40. I like this one. It's like perfectly round, which I do have an appreciation for. Maybe there is some Virgo in me. Right?
Yeah.
Liking that perfection. Maybe so. Okay, so that's number 40. Here's number 41. Let me see if I can get this to flash for you. Oh, yeah, you see that? Oh, these are super, super flashy. Agreed, Amanda. These are gorgeous. Oh, wait, this one is 22. Are there 2 price points?
Yes, there are.
Oh, they are 2 price points. My apologies.
Alright.
This is 41. You can see it flashing up in there. Look at that. Look at that. This is 41. It is 22. It's a little bit bigger than the other ones. And then we are going to go back down to the 18 price point with number 42. See some flashing happening over in here. These are quite unexpectedly multidimensional. I love that. Oh, you see that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Is this 41? It's also 18. There's a couple for you, Erica. Let me know if you or anyone finds any of those appealing. I do think the appetite is very gorgeous. Very gorge. Perfect.
40 to Erica.
Number 40. Good. That's a good one. It's so flashy. Like, I couldn't even show you how flashy it was. I like it. There you go, David. Perfect. You got it. All right. And with that, let me know if anyone else would like to see. Celia, if you are still watching and would like for me to re-show, I'm happy to. Otherwise, we'll start wrapping this party up. It looks like also maybe you guys are ready for us to go shopping. As ready as I am.
Did you ask him if there was anything they were looking for?
I will again. Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping this up, but before I do,
Amanda wants to see 16 again.
absolutely. 16. Oh, this was a really good one. Okay, happy to. Happy to. So this is number 16, and we also have several more of these. So if you do want to see one that has a little more green or a little more purple or whatever, I'm happy to grab a couple more. But if this one is calling to you, if this one is yours, I'm happy to pass this one along. This one has some very beautiful banding. You can't see it here. Some very beautiful banding happening with the purple there. Lots of rainbows here. That's number 16. Super cute. We do have several more pieces. Dave, will you actually grab me Like a really rainbowy one.
Yeah, that's what I was
Just,
just
about. Just to give a comparison. Here, grab me a couple more really rainbowy ones just to like the bottom base of that one is. Okay, perfect. So here is number, let's see, 40, 41, 42. Here's number 43, just to give some comparison here. Here's 43. It's really green here, super purple there, really beautiful banding. I love these. Look at that, how great! OMG! Okay, so that's 43. Oh, I love this one too. Here is 44. Oh, you can really see that banding in there. Look at that. And some rainbows. This one is very dark purple. Very clear in here. Has a bit of a green top. Really pretty banding. Lots of rainbows. This one is especially pretty. So this one is 44? 44. Did you bring me another one?
I got it.
Perfect. Here, I'll show these two. Here's 45. This one is a very dark purple. Let's see if I can. Oh, yep. See some banding in there. Look at that. I love it. So stunning. So this one is 45. And then last but not least, 46. 43 is sold. 46, 45, 44, 43. There you go. So this one is 46. Oh, see those rainbows? Ooh, I love it. And this one is it has some interesting stuff going on in here. There's almost like a star shape happening up there with those little bands. Super pretty. So that's number 46. Perfect.
Let's see, 27.
Oh, yep. Here you go, Erica, for number 27. It's Amazonite Palmstone. This is the light. No, this is not the lightest one on the table, but see that flashing. Oh, sold 46. Gotcha, Amanda. Very welcome. So here is Palmstone 27. I love that. When that happens, I'm just like, yep, gorgeous. We see you. We see you there. Number 27 is 23. Oh, I love it. Okay.
Do you show the big rainbow fluorite pieces?
Yeah, hand me one of those big rainbow florets. Just in case this is calling anyone's name. No, I've got one that, yep, that one. So, you guys want to get real crazy. This will be number 47. This is a much larger rainbow fluorite. Also, green, blue, no, green, purple, and clear. Is quite a big buddy. Look at him.
And those large ones are 42.
And this one is 42.
Erica's taking 27.
Perfect, Erica. Gotcha. So number 47, in the event that someone's like, yes, rainbow fluorite, but give me a big one. These are gorgeous. Really gorgeous. So 42. Right, Erica snagged the first one of these. For sure. Oh, this is so great. So great. Perfect. All right, and with that, I'm willing to stay around in case anyone wants to see anything else for sure. But if not, we can start winding down. Don't forget to add anything to your cart that you have claimed. We have a couple of rainbow fluorides over there, a couple of palm stones, so don't forget to add them to your cart. And if we're done, begin the checkout. If you're not done, let me know what you'd like to see and I'm happy to show it. Begin your checkout and we will make sure that everything gets absolutely, Erica. Absolutely. Erica wants to see 26 too. Oh. Changing cameras. Zoom. Here's 26. So this one is a little bit darker than the one I showed you earlier and not quite as flashy, though it is definitely still flashy. There we go. That's much truer color. What?
She'll see the garments after that too.
Okay. So this one is 26. It's like just a big ball. What you love. All right, and yes, those garments. So here is number 36. Super cute little buddy. It's like one growth here, and one here. Number 36. Here's number 37. One larger growth, and then a bunch of little tiny ones, which I just love. This is number 37, and all of these are $7. And here is number 38. Also gorgeous.
37 is sold to Erica.
Okay. Gotcha, Erica. Right, David's whispering that he likes that one, Erica. And perfect. And Amanda, let us know if you'd like 26. We are happy to set that one aside for you too. Oh, sold 38. Gotcha, Celia. Gotcha. Love it. Love it. Yes, 38 was a really cool. Like those little garnet pebbles are mind blowing. Oh, yeah. Amanda got your sold 26. Perfect. Good. I'm so glad to hear it. These, you guys get some good ones. Those Amazonites always blow my mind. Always blow my mind. You're so pretty. Perfect. So be sure to go back and add those to your cart. You can go to almanacswyco.com/crystal-party to find those listings for those items. Also, if there's anything else that you want me to show you, we have like a whole bunch of stuff back here. If anyone is interested in seeing anything else, we do have some really great. If anyone is feeling need to see any more of those labradorite palm stones, just shout me out. We do have some more of those in stock. Anything else up there of note?
Some other things that have been sticking out to me a lot lately are these onyx, yellow onyx mortar and pestles, because they're also different and unique. I'd love to have one.
Okay, Mary, yep.
I love
Here, snag one. Let me see it.
Okay.
Mary really wants me to show you guys these mortar and pestles, just in case anyone's looking for something very practical. These are a yellow onyx mortar and pestle. Hold on, let me see if I can turn the light off if that helps. It does a little bit. These are really gorgeous. And let's see if I can even show you. Wait, you see the banding that's happening in here? How gorgeous it is. So really great, super deep mortar and pestles. Yellow onyx from Pakistan, if I'm not mistaken. 48 for these, if anyone is looking for something super special. Good call, Mary. Mary's like, I just want to show you guys these. Can we snack these? We do only have 4 of those in stock, so if anyone is interested, those are also limited supply. We can never grab very many of them, but we always grab as many as we can. As many as we can. Anything else? I think we're good. Oh, however, I will tell you guys, I have been having some interesting chats with Erica here about obsidian.
And Erica, I do have to tell you that I got more obsidian information for you today. I did not ask for it. It just sort of came, and I was like, okay, fine, I'm going to tell you about it now. Tell everyone about it now. We actually grabbed for me, David, the larger obsidian sphere. So I do want to show you guys obsidian. I've been talking to Erica here about obsidian, just sharing. And sometimes, if you were in last week's tea time, I shared a little bit about my own like crystal magic and how it just like synchronistically comes up all the time. Well, I started talking to Erica about obsidian, and now obsidian is all in my life because that's how crystal magic works. And so we have these really beautiful spheres. We also have another one. You can't see it, but it's on this table here. And David, I can just like see your backpack laying down there. It's fine, but I see that. But here on this table, you can't see it. Literally just around that corner is an obsidian sphere that is this big. Can you hold? You don't have to like move it, but if you just want to bring it into the frame so people can see it, I think that would be great. Please have it. Do you see the sphere? Do you guys see this obsidian sphere? It's so gorgeous. And it is a bit of a rainbow obsidian. There's a spot you don't have to turn it. This is like 35 pounds. It is so heavy. But it is gorgeous. Gorgeous. So anyway, thank you, David. Thank you very much. Today, a friend of mine came in. If you guys know Kelly from Modern Mystic Shop, her husband came in to pick up a candle. And first thing he did whenever he walked into that door was, "Is that an obsidian sphere?" And I was like, yes, it was. And he was telling me that obsidian is especially great for ritual work and for programming. Because obsidian, so one of the things about crystals that make them what they are is that they have very precise molecular structure that is not easily affected by outside forces. So they are like the solid mass that affects other things. So if a crystal is, aligned with happiness and you're really sad, you're not going to make the crystal sad. This crystal is going to make you happy. Generally, that's a super generalization of how that works, but that's my illustration purpose today, or for illustration purposes today. Obsidian, however, is not a crystal. It is volcanic glass. David's trying to school me over here. He's mansplaining. Excuse him. So you can program obsidian in a way that you can't really program crystals, or on a much deeper level. And not only that, he was telling me that it's really great for ritual work because it soaks in so much, and especially so like any sort of emotional or additional energy, it soaks all of that up. It's really great for having in your space whenever you are doing ritual work, because it can soak up any of the extra nonsense that's going around. So anywho, all of that to say, I'm sharing that with all of you because it's interesting, but mostly Erica, because we've been talking obsidian over the past couple of days, and he just came in and like gave me that bit of extra info about obsidian, and I was like completely unwarranted, or not like unwarranted, but like what's the word I'm looking for? Unprovoked. And I was like, that's for me, but that's also for Erica. So we do have these obsidian spheres. We have 3 sizes. We have the massive size that you just saw from David. That is one of those legacy pieces for sure. That's one of those where like you're going to put that, you're probably going to hand it down to future generations. It is an investment, but it's also gorgeous. Like I said, he walked in and was like, obsidian sphere. It's totally a statement piece. But if you want something a little smaller, we do have this sort of medium-sized one. This one is 135. It's like a 4-5-inch sphere. And then we also do have a smaller one. Let me see if get the smaller one. We also have a smaller one here. Super cute. I told you, everyone needs a sphere in their collection. These are 45. And these are not very rainbowy. These really are just like solid black obsidian. At least these are. So, obsidian spheres, but also obsidian in general. It's good stuff. I love it. I'm just gonna hold these. And with that, If there's anything that anyone else would like to see, I'm happy to show you. Otherwise, we will start wrapping this party up. This has been it's always a fun way to spend end of day Saturday. I should probably not be like juggling this around. Am I making you nervous, David?
You want me to juggle it?
Thanks. No, I don't want you to juggle
I
it.
can juggle it.
He will juggle it. Shouldn't have brought it up. If you have claimed anything, be sure to add it to your cart and check out. If you guys have any questions, feel free to stick it in the chat, or you can actually, hold on, I can change my screen. Look at this. Don't forget to check out. No one here has any weird YouTube handles. I know who all of you are. So you're totally good. You don't have to worry about putting that in the chat section or the notes section. But if you do have any questions after today, feel free to email us at hello@almanacsupplyco.com. And with that, we'll legit wrap up. We will not be here. A reminder, we will not be here next week. We are going crystal shopping. So we will not be here. If there is anything in particular that you are looking for, a stone that you've been waiting for, or like a price point of a certain stone that you've been waiting to pop up, you are welcome to make special requests. Like I mentioned during our tea time, one of our very favorite things to do is to shop for you all. So Celia says, I want all the things. I hear ya. Me too. That's where I'm going. I shop for you so that I can live is it living vicariously? If I'm actually doing the shopping, but it's like I'm shopping for you, that's like a very weird definition of living vicariously, I think. Is that funny? David think that's especially giggly.
You're doing the living part.
I'm doing the living, you're vicariously shopping, I'm actually shopping, but you're keeping and I'm getting to vicariously keep. It's a really weird relationship that we all have. So if you do have anything, Erica, we have lots of labradorite palm stones in stock, so we are happy to go through that. I cannot wait to see what we find too. I was telling someone yesterday, we cannot make a shopping list. You never know what we're going to see, what we're going to be able to get. It's just always just an exciting surprise, so we're very excited about it. We will not be here next week. We will be back in 2 weeks though. Who knows what will be on the table then? We'll be sure to send out a sneak peek to the email list. Otherwise, it was fun to hang out with you guys this afternoon. Good to see all my friends, all of my new rock friends, all of my old boss friends. You guys have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you here for the crystal party in 2 weeks. You last things? All good? Perfect. And if you need us, hello@almanacsupplyco.com. See you soon.